in the finals a season ago after Dallas made that terrific run against Minnesota in the Western Conference Finals. It's Porzingis inside, stripped as he took it across the lane with a whistle. And it's a foul, and right off the bat, it goes on Klay Thompson. And Porzingis will be at the line.
And always the big question mark coming in when you're facing the Celtics is, especially when Porzingis is in the starting lineup, what are you going to do with the high screen and rolls, especially when the unicorn rolls to the bucket? Because a lot of teams like to switch. It creates an instant mismatch. That's exactly what Boston recognized right there, is why Porzingis is at the free throw line.
So here is 36-year-old Joe Mazzulla in his third year. We have, every time we meet with him, we have a fascinating conversation. One of the things I think that was interesting, he says, literally, as every game is peeled off the regular season schedule, we tighten the screw just a little bit. Attention to detail, working on the margins. It becomes a work in progress, but all a part of the journey. Klay with the three, and he knocks it in.
Well, Coach Mazzulla, he literally lives game by game. He had no idea they had a 4-game winning streak.
Nope.
Had no idea they had won 5 of 6 on the road. He literally takes it one game at a time.
Celtics have also, in addition to the 4 consecutive wins, have won 5 of 6, 7 of 9, 3 Porzingis. Stroke from outside, coming off a 19-point game at Cleveland on Tuesday.
That's why they call him the unicorn, because not only can he roll and create those mismatches, but pick and pop, knocking down threes.
Play through traffic and floats for 2.
Quick 5 here to start this ball game by Klay.
And that's good for him because he has been staggering a bit. It's Jason Tatum working down low and pit-pocketed by Irving. Kyrie, 34 points at Philadelphia Tuesday in the 2-point loss for the Mavericks against the 76ers. Embiid was great. Exum inside, Thompson outside. White will defend. And Exum, with a little travel right there. Getting him back is so big for head coach Jason Kidd in his 4th year. And think about, Reggie, everything that he has been through since that trade has been made.
Look, there's so much speculation going on behind the scenes on what was the evolution. When did this trade discussion even begin? Oh, nice almost put back there by Porzingis.
Thompson the other way. Exum is free for the 3.
What a welcome inside to get him back. Remember, he missed the first almost half of the season.
48 games.
And now to have him back, it's another one of those combo guards that Jason Kidd can use off the bench.
So coming off that 7-point win Tuesday at Cleveland, the #1 seed currently in the Eastern Conference. There's a shove and a Dallas foul down low. Exum moments ago with the long ranger. Kessler Edwards just picked up his first foul.
This is a tough and tall order for Kessler Edwards, trying to defend Porzingis down low.
Just saw Anthony Davis out with an abdominal strain since late January. Tatum inside, rejected by Gafford. Protected the rim well. It's Edwards, Kyrie, and he floats.
Again, create offense from your defense. Gafford averaging 3 blocks over his last 10 ball games. Gets another one to go right there.
Porzingis again is shoved and fouled down
It's
low.
the mismatch.
Exactly. Porzingis, of course, played the 2.5 seasons with Dallas, but he is such a mismatch.
Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul.
They just changed it. They just changed it. 7-0 run by Dallas. They'll get the ball back. Porzingis picks up his first.
Who's holding who?
Now the little elbow there, little hook. And Exum sold it.
Nice job there by Brown, denying Thompson.
Play for 2.
Look at this start
What
here
a
by
start
Dallas.
for him, you're right. 9-0 run for the Mavs. Tatum.
There's the switch now.
Yep, they put Edwards on him. Derek White, who had a big 3-point shooting night in Cleveland. It's Brown outside. His 3 is good. I'll tell you, the numbers in the first quarter for Jaylen Brown compared to the rest of the game, they're just eye-opening. Shoots over 50% in the first, lower in Subsequent quarters, and across the lane, Kyrie hits the bucket.
Seems to be a pep to his step since
Yep.
trade, right? 34 you mentioned with Philly. Oh, what a move.
Beautiful fake.
Look at
Damn it.
that.
Foul. What a play by Brown.
And I want you to watch the footwork here by Jaylen Brown. This is textbook. Because he knows he got the switch and the guy he wanted. And look at that. Just uses the footwork, the pump fake on Gafford. There's the contact, uses the glass. Just a beautiful move there by Jaylen Brown.
Gafford picks up number 1. Speaking of Jaylen Brown, if you watch any of Tuesday's game, the first 12 points for the C's in that contest. He was lights out. Those are his numbers. Career high in assists and steals. And the 4-time All-Star Brown, who's going back again this year, now to San Francisco in a week. Plus, makes it go for the Celtics. 4-point Dallas lead. Thompson, a floater on the fly. Picked up by Brown. Early release Tatum. He's got a trailer, and he'll take it himself with the rebound by Edwards. Quick outlet to Exum. White is there in the corner. Aim, shoot, Thompson, 3. Timeout, Boston. What a start. 4 of 5, 10 points, and a terrific way to fire for Klay Thompson of the...
Remember when you told me you believe in something and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back
year. But then once a trade settles, the question becomes, when can we see this new player in action? So for Anthony Davis, he was listed as questionable, decided not to suit up today. The thought is Jason Kidd told us that he will make his debut as a Mav on Saturday on their home court. He's listed with an abdominal strain. He's been dealing with that, like Kevin mentioned, since late January. But today at shoot-around, he was a full participant. And then after all the team went back to the hotel, he stayed. They closed things down for the public, and he had a private workout for about 25 minutes, guys. So he's on track to play on Saturday. This team, though, from day one of this trade has been drawing up scenarios that lend themselves to his talent. They know that even though the narrative out there is the Lakers won big on this, that they have a really huge gem of a player here with a great career, and they can't wait to see him on the court.
Allie, how did you find him just mentally and away from the game about the change when you talked to him today?
From what I saw, he was completely mentally moved on and checked in with this team. They were laughing. They were getting up their shots. They were communicating constantly. He has always wanted to play with Kyrie Irving. Jason Kidd was his assistant coach when he won the championship with the Lakers. Dudley, a former teammate. And so the comfort level was extremely high today.
And think about the flexibility now if you're Jason Kidd, because even back to his New Orleans days, Anthony Davis never wanted to play the 5 position. Now here in Dallas, he doesn't have to, because you've got Gafford and Lively. So you've got a big front court, and the flexibility, especially in terms of switching with those bigs, you've got a lot of options here.
Well, what a front line.
Oh, my goodness.
Lively gets back in a couple months from his fractured foot, ankle. I mean, it's going to be, like you said, defensively, it's going to have a completely different feel for Kidd and his staff.
And let me just say this, Dallas fans, I know you're grieving. I know you're. Some of you are upset. You've invested so much in this team and in Luka, and I understand it does hurt. But this team, they are deep, they are loaded, and I talked about at the top. Defensively, they are going to be one of the best. Now, it'll all come down to health. If everyone's healthy, I love what the Dallas Mavericks have done here, because they are really built to win right now.
All right, there was a defensive 3 on Dallas. That's why you saw the free throw. Substitutions. Cornette and Pritchard have come in for the Celtics. A runner here by White will go down. It's a 2-point game. Dallas has brought in Dinwiddie and Max Christie along with Najee Marshall.
Look how fast this second unit plays for Dallas with Dinwiddie, Christie, and Marshall.
Cornette stays on Dinwiddie, who has been starting a bit. No time to fire, so Christie's got to let it go. It's picked up by Marshall. Fresh shot clock for the Mavs. 5.5 in the first. Christie doubled, and inside Gafford, who always finds a way inside.
So keep an eye on 0-0 and White. Nice crossover there by Brown.
Cornette. It's Pritchard who makes more threes than any other player off the bench, and White continues to shoot well. He's broken out of that slump and shooting the ball much better now.
You're absolutely right, partner. He has turned the corner offensively, and now is really the legitimate third option on this Boston Celtics team.
White had 6 threes Tuesday in Cleveland. Kyrie double, lot of congestion. Marshall picked up by Porzingis. Shot clock at 1. Dinwiddie from the logo and picked up by Pritchard. Pritchard on the move. He's also the leading scorer off the bench in the league. White chiseling his way. Irving pickpockets him down low.
Another steal, 2 now for Kyrie Irving.
Dinwiddie into Brown. Scoops it home. Pretty play. Spencer Dinwiddie.
I think another player who's going to benefit from the departure of Luka. And when he's going to get more minutes, you know what he can do in terms of scoring the basketball.
So 3 starters out tonight for Dallas. Here's Brown. Christie, the former Laker who came in the trade, is defending. He's got a long reach, and it showed right there, altering the shot of Brown. But no Davis, no Lively, no Washington tonight, who's away. Count it. Dinwiddie for 2 to the stripe. He'll go. Lively out with the fracture, as we told you. Washington with the birth of a child with he and his wife is out again. And the foul will go on Pritchard, who picks up his first for the Celtics. Dinwiddie at the stripe. 7 points, 7 assists Tuesday in the 2-point loss at Philadelphia. In that game, you may recall, just a couple days ago, triple-double by Embiid. He's back. Maxey had 33 points and 13 assists for the 76ers.
Celtics going with the twin towers of Cornet Porzingis.
How do you like that?
Look how small, though, Dallas is as they bring in Prosper number 8, who's going to play center for them. Everyone else hovering around 6'5".
White, 3. Man, is he got the stroke.
He is on.
White hits 2 straight triples.
So Marshall has to get the ball and drive Cornet. He's coming to help.
They double Kyrie, curling inside, getting booed every time he touches it. Marshall outside the 3, Porzingis the rebound. And the reason, if you don't know, that they're booing Kyrie, played here 2 years. There's a turnover, it was off the foot, picked up Irving, 3 on the fly. And Pritchard the Boston rebound. Under 3 to go in the first. Dallas by 3. They've led by 8. Boston has had 1-point lead. Brown will drive. He turns it over. And Irving was right there, slow to get up, but gets up. Dinwiddie, 3 over White. Oh, what a shot.
This second unit has come in ablaze on fire. Looks like Kyrie looking to come out here.
Dinwiddie's got 8. When he plays starter minutes, his numbers skyrocket. When he actually starts, it's pretty academic. His numbers better across the board. Pritchard on the wing. Celtics come in 35 and 15 tonight. It's Porzingis, the footwork. Shot over Marshall. Rebound Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie again. White defends. Rebound inside. Prosper. Knocked away by Porzingis. But the court link pass is thrown away.
Look like Kyrie is kind of holding his back a little bit. He'd gone to the ground to get that loose ball and then started signaling over to the bench. Something to keep an eye on going forward in this game.
Somebody told me that love wasn't real. What kind of a feeling am I starting to feel when I want you so? Why are you so cold? When I'm around you, I want to let go. Lost in your eyes when we're moving too close, and the love we found got me upside down. And I'm gonna be with you
It's the best place for all your live betting and live same-game parlays. And it pays out instantly. So tonight's question, who wins, the Mavs or the Celtics?
I'm going to go with the Celtics.
Oh, that's an easy pick. Wait till AD comes, though.
Here's Pritchard as we're back playing, and that is a turnover. Out of bounds. 6 turnovers now for the Celtics. I promise you, just amazing. Reggie and I were in our room here, and as the guys were making their picks, Reggie called out who Shaq and Kenny and Charles were going to pick before they made the pick. Christie in the lane, rebound Horford, and it's off to Tatum.
Oh, my guys, I know my guys. Oh, look at this.
Inside Tatum.
Now here's going to be the interesting unforced turnover here by Dallas. Is how are they going to score the basketball now that Kyrie's on the bench here?
So a couple more substitutions. Tatum remains. Pritchard. Here's Cornette. Hauser on the wing. Horford in the other corner. And the attack. Approaching a minute to play in the first quarter. Down by 4. Tatum in traffic. Got his miss. 2 swipes, couldn't get it, out of bounds and off of Boston. Tonight from Massachusetts, the NBA on TNT, brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Line. Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. Tatum became the only player over the last 6.5 minutes to score for Boston. It had been all of White and his 8 points. Inside, Najee Marshall lost it, regained it, and puts it up and through.
Marshall having a career year in terms of shooting the basketball.
He sure is.
From the field, 49%.
And is scoring at 11 points a game. You're right, Reg.
Career highs.
Last minute to go. Tatum will drive on Christie.
Another turnover.
Christie had become a starter for the Lakers, and they were thriving with him in there with his defense and three-point ability. Fake by Prosper. Back Dinwiddie. Marshall in the corner. It's an Exum 3. Puts it in. Dante Exum coming off a 14-point game in Philly on Tuesday.
See what happens when you share the basketball.
Yep.
Everyone touches it. You get the Celtics scrambling. Exum now 2 of 2 from deep here in this first half.
Look at the bench points scoring in the fast break. Scoring Dallas 11-0. Final 6 seconds of the first. Pritchard, corner, Horford back to Peyton Pritchard. Works on the defense of Prosper. 3 at the buzzer. And that's the way our first quarter will come to a close. The Mavericks take a hold of their biggest lead of the game so far. 9 points on top of the world champs. Dinwiddie in his second stint with the Mavs, starting the second quarter and starting off like we did in the first. Klay Thompson, who had 10 in the first 2 of the second right there for Dallas. 7-0 Mavs run. It's Tatum, Hauser, Cornette the screen, 3 by Sam Hauser, and it floats out of bounds. So Thompson had 10 in the first. Kyrie had 3 steals. And the Mavericks shot 54% against the number 5 rated defense of Boston in that first quarter.
And what did I talk about? Dallas having 2 or 3 defensive. Look at this. Another
Thompson again.
14 points here in the first half for Thompson. But look how defensively Dallas picking up high. Hands on people. Showing.
Perfect 3.
And then they end it with a rebound.
Fast break points. Dallas 14-0 over Boston. And the Celtics have turned it over 7 times.
Oh, this is vintage. Vintage Klay.
He has been a flamethrower to start this one.
7 for 9, 3 of 4 for downtown. What a start it is for Klay Thompson.
16 for Klay. Cornette low. Wide is Horford. Inside Tatum. Cutting well. Nice passing. Stops an 11-0 Dallas run.
They're looking for Klay. And Klay looking for a shot here. Heat check.
Making a move. Foul called in the play. Hauser will pick it up for the C's. First on him.
You mentioned this earlier, Kev. Hasn't shot the ball particularly well over the last 2 weeks. But when he gets it going, one of the best shooters this game has ever seen. And they're going to need these type of contributions once AD is in the lineup.
Thompson at 2.
And
18.
There's magic in that jersey number he's wearing. That's what it is.
Oh,
31.
is that what it is?
That's what it is.
I wonder why he wears that number. That will take some thinking. Tatum, corner, Horford, the drive, the feed, and Cornette can't get it on the doorstep. Now the Celtics from the 4, 9 of 24. They double play. Exum cross court. Marshall is playing great. Puts it on the fly up and in. Timeout Boston. And Missoula is not happy. And look at the undermanned Dallas Mavericks. -3 starters. On top of the defending champions in a 15-2 run.
I don't usually fall for someone. I don't even care who I run from. You're on my mind, and you know I'm broken, but you're not the kind on my mind, so listen. I'm on the run, afraid of heights, and too much for sound. But oh, you make me numb like no one else. You're too much to calm me down.
Now 30% off through February 16th. Weaving is Tatum. Gafford back in. 3, corner, Horford, booking.
Obviously, we know Boston, they take the most threes and make the most threes. Always been their great equalizer. And they can get back in this ball game in a hurry because of that three-point shot.
Celtics #1 in the NBA in three-point shots made. They're doubling play now every time. Gafford in the corner. Harris 3, no. Hauser got a hand on it. It's collected by Horford. And off to Tatum. Tatum kicks. Horford aligns. Now feeds. Pritchard takes the 3. Setting up, shot clock at 5. Marshall defends. Horford. Good defense by Najee Marshall.
That number's 2-on-1.
3-on-1. It goes into Christie. It developed quickly on the wing, and they get it to go with nice transition. More fast break points for Dallas.
But again, that was created because of the havoc defensively by Dallas.
Dallas is only 13th in defensive rating.
Lost the ball.
It's Tatum picking it up. Christie helps their defense tremendously. Knocked away at the rim by Marshall on a foul. Frank Cornette playing once again in his 29th consecutive game. This is the longest stretch of games played in his career. 8-year veteran from Vanderbilt. His dad played in the NBA, and Cornette is at the line. They have found a role for him, and he has grabbed onto it. There he is at the stripe. The NBA tonight on TNT, brought to you by Amica Insurance. Empathy is our best policy.
Well, you talk about Luke Cornette. How about the trust value that Joe Mazzulla and staff has? The understanding he had options elsewhere, decided to re-sign here, and they love his versatility. You don't call a single play for him, but at the end of the game, you look at the stat sheet, he's always in the plus category in terms of his production off the bench.
Marshall out, Edwards in, Exum is out, and they go back to Kyrie Irving in the lineup. Horford is out, Jaylen Brown is checked in, Hauser out, Porzingis in. Changes right there, Christie on the move.
And I love this young player, Max Christie. Brings energy, hustle, surprisingly sneaky good score as we just saw right there, but
At 15 points Tuesday in Philly.
and 404 from downtown, but it's defensively.
Right side, quick cutting, Porzingis.
I don't know if they want to keep switching the side screen and roll with Porzingis.
How about that Cornette find?
This is another reason why they trust him.
Gafford. Edwards on the wing, Clay with another 3. He is on automatic with 21 in the first half.
21 of the 49.
Brown to Cornette.
Here's the switch.
It's a long shot, Pritchard a 3.
Man, what great concentration by Pritchard. You've got Daniel Gafford running at him, and he still drains it.
That's a 3. Clay, no, out there. Brown defending. Brown will get it on the quick release. Trailing Pritchard. Boston with the 3s, 6 of 11. It's a 3. Pritchard short as he spun. Gafford collects it. And it's out to Kessler Edwards. Glides, fires, hits, fouled. Pretty play. Edwards out of Pepperdine.
Pride of the Pepperdine Waves on full display right there. Kessler Edwards going coast to coast here. And look at the 3 black jerseys around him. Still finds a way to get this to go. Great concentration here by Edwards. And getting extended time with the trade and guys hurt. Getting a chance to show what he can do.
Brown picks up number 1. Tatum is out. White has come in. And Kessler Edwards at the line. No points in Philly Tuesday in 23 minutes. And changing that narrative tonight with a quick 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Brown 3, Cornette the screen.
Well, the problem is not being able to score for Boston. It's defensively. Can they stop anyone?
Irving. And Porzingis was in front. Offensive rebound. Gafford, another foul. Another two. Another trip to the stripe. 7 rebounds. Gafford.
Just from afar, you know what this looks like, right? Coming in to this game, they knew no AD, no Caleb Martin, right? This team has just made a trade. They're on a losing streak. They've been getting pounded. But Jason Kidd understands this team has pride. This is the last game on this road trip. They possibly will get AD back on Saturday at home. And Boston's just kind of cakewalk, just walking through this game thinking it was going to be easy, Kevin.
So I said Mavericks struggling. They've lost 3 straight games, all on the road. Celtics trailing. You can see when they're down by 15 or more, 2-6. Porzingis continues to hit. He's got 4 in the quarter and 10 for the game for the Celtics.
But what we do know with Boston, they were down 26 in the third versus Philadelphia and found a way to walk that down and win the ball game.
Kessler will take it in hard. Here's a fadeaway by Klay Thompson. Puts in 23rd point of the night right there. 23 first half points.
This is what they've been expecting all season from Klay.
Brown will spin and drive into Edwards. Cornette kicks it out. Porzingis from way outside off. Gafford will inhale the rebound.
8 rebounds already for Gafford.
On the road, Mavs are 12 and 14. It's Gafford doubled, hemmed in, couldn't get it, and Pritchard comes out of the pack, and about 5 to play in the first half. Pritchard, the Porzingis screen, the switch on defense, the cross court to Brown by the first ring, and down the hatch with a terrific jam on the fly. Timeout, Dallas. And now we have got at one time a Dallas lead of 18, and it's down to 15. 3 lead changes. Let's step.
I melt in your hands, soaked in sweat when we dance. I fall to my knees, baby. Wanna get you alone, now not ready to ignite. I want us to go home now, now turn off every light, baby, burn me to ashes. Then I rise, then I rise. You set my body, all on my body. You set my body, all on my body.
Back in Boston, timeout was just taken with the Mavs on top of the defending champs.
Just clean up the offensive attack and keep the defensive going.
Great job. Hey, don't play to score, right? Just understand, gotta keep playing. Keep fighting, keep talking to each other, and help each other rebound the ball. Pace, throwing hits, look to explore early. Ball touches the paint, good things happen.
Hey, just work through it, man. Just work through it. Let's go. Together, 1, 2, 3.
Good stuff in our State Farm audio assist. The twirling right inside got some space. He was fouled as he fired. Count it. To the line he goes. Edwards the foul.
We are seeing some outstanding individual scoring here in this first half, both ways. Beautiful move there by White. There's the contact down low. And how about the concentration up top? White now in double figures with 10.
Derek White at the line. 16 alley the other night, and Cleveland hit 6 threes. It looks like he's continuing that hot shooting here again tonight.
He's been great so consistently, and I had a conversation with him Tuesday, and it was so refreshing to just hear his honesty, saying it's a long season, there are a lot of ups and downs, and Coach Mazzulla is so good about keeping this team steady. But he did tell me, I lost my joy there for a couple of weeks, and I finally have it back now. And Coach Mazzulla told us before this game tonight that he thinks having a game off really helped him get back in the swing of things and count his blessings. And Derek said practicing gratitude was part of that, but he's feeling more like himself again.
Thank you, Alan. Did you see that passing sequence
did see that.
by Dallas?
But also for Derek White, think about the long year it's been. I mean, he was so instrumental in bringing the 18th championship here. Then he goes to France. Oh, that's awful. Porzingis plays in the Olympics, wins a gold medal.
Here's this last passing sequence. Now Dallas this quarter,
Beautiful.
10 assists and no turnovers, Reg.
And look, this has to make Jason Kidd happy, seeing the ball movement, everyone touching and facilitating the basket. What do you say? Good things happen once we get into the paint.
Prosper. Inside to Kyrie. Cornette there. Shot clock at 5. Dinwiddie will twirl and fire, and a foul called on White. 3.5 to play in the half. White, number 1. So, Reggie, Dallas is 19-0 over Boston in fast break points, 10-0 over Dallas in points off turnovers, with Klay Thompson shooting at a remarkable pace with his 23 first-half points for the Mavs.
And 18-4 advantage bench points. And that's something that's supposed to be a strength for the Boston Celtics, is their bench. And right now, getting thoroughly outplayed here by the Mavs.
These two teams met in the NBA Finals. It was a different-looking Dallas team then to now. Not totally different, but different. There's no Lively tonight. There's no Washington tonight. There's no Caleb Martin, who is new. There's no Anthony Davis, who is out. Cornette inside. Got it. There was somebody holding on to the rim, or it was a basket interference. Goaltending on Cornette. On the rim or the net, he was holding on.
Well, if it's basket interference, it shouldn't count. Let's see if he was holding the rim there, or the net.
They gave him the basket, though.
They are double teaming Klay Thompson.
Dinwiddie, Marshall, and back to Dinwiddie. 1 to fire over Braun. Got it! What a shot by Dinwiddie.
You got the Mavs shooting 62% from the field, 44 from deep.
7 of 16 from 3, as Reg said, and there's a whistle and a foul. And that will go on Prosper. Olivier Maxence. Prosper will pick it up. And Cornette is going to leave. And Prosper is going to take off. Klay is out. Christie is in. National TV schedule tomorrow night, 76ers at Detroit. Saturday on ESPN, Pacers, Lakers, ABC, Celtics, Knicks. For more, go to NBA.com or the NBA app. And Christie's got it, 2.5 to play in the first half here in Boston. Mavericks have lost 4 of 6. 14 of 19. Inside, Christie, it was deflected. Shot clock at 3. Corner triple. No. Marshall. Rebound, Brown. The other way, Tatum through over Marshall. Pretty stroke.
Good defense, better roll there by Tatum.
8 points for Jason Tatum.
Boston to make a little run here to end this first half.
It's Dinwiddie inside to the hole with ease. He finds more points in the paint. 15 for Dinwiddie.
61%. Joe Mazzulla is going to be #1 on that chalkboard at halftime.
Tatum another three.
Back-to-back.
Another hit. Good shooting from Jason Tatum.
But that's not the issue for the Celtics in this first half. They've got to drop their butts and see if they can stop someone.
Remember, Tatum was 0 of 5 in that fourth quarter against Cleveland. He's come in tonight. Porzingis tried to defend. Marshall will hit nonetheless on the mid-range shot.
Tatum's going to go for the hat trick here. 3 triples in a row.
Checks Christie, feeds inside. Porzingis dropping the sledgehammer.
They're dropping back in the zone here for the Celtics. Switch it up a little bit.
Like Reggie said, 62% first half shooting by the Mavs. Irving with jab step. He can't hit it. 2 for 1 here. Here come the Celtics. White with a 3. And it's a Gafford rebound. He's got 10. So Gafford with the 4 points and the 10 rebounds, filling those categories for the Mavs.
How about Dinwiddie? 15 points off the bench here.
Difference of 6 seconds. Game clock, shot clock. It's Kyrie against Brown. Offhand, Kyrie, no. Horford, White. Time to maneuver. Christie in the way. White to the hole.
That's a big basket going into
It is.
to halftime.
And halftime is here. Dallas led by 18. Their lead is chopped down to 11 at halftime.
Derek White, again, he has found that offensive stroke here for the Celtics.
All right, we're at halftime. We're going to take a break, then take you to Atlanta.
Don't leave me City lights, you're falling in love. Still aware, you know it is true that you are lost and this is a clue. Love is forever, love is forever. To believe you gotta let go. Light as a feather, light as a feather. Lose a dream, you know the Tokyo. With the music still in your ears, you're on your way to conquer your fears. In this dream of your own design, there is someone calling your name. Love is forever, love is forever. To believe you gotta let go. Light as a feather, light as a feather. Lose a dream, you know the Tokyo.
Let the flame fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite. Let the flame fill the night. You and me light up the sky. 'Cause we are fire and we're burning. Won't put it out, even though we're hurting. Let the flame fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite.
over Thompson. Gafford will control it. Another rebound for him, already double digits in that category with 11 there. Setting a high screen. Exum. Mavericks at 26 and 24, navigating the monumental trade. Exum a three. And the three-point barrage from Dallas continues. 8 of 18, 60% shooting overall for the game.
And they're only -3 in that department against the team that shoots and makes the most in the Celtics.
And on that baseline is Brown. On top, Porzingis, the ball rotation to Tatum for the triple. Rebound by Gafford.
12 rebounds now for Gafford.
It's Kyrie Irving.
If they can get this guy going.
Wow, Exum triple. Rebound Kyrie. Off to Clay. A three. No. And saved by White. Off to Tatum. Now to Brown. They'll attack the other way. The stutter step, the drive, the hold, and the foul. Allie, you had a chance to visit with Boston head coach Joe Mazzulla at a halftime.
I did, and he was short and businesslike, but he was not upset. I said, which part, offense or defense, made you the most upset in that first half? He said, defense I was okay with. He said they had 19 points in transition. Those are because of our turnovers. He thought a careless mentality and approach offensively was the biggest thing they needed to clean up the second half.
Brown at the line. Allie, Mazzulla is interesting. And Reggie referred to this in the first half, how he rarely looks at the standings, rarely concerns himself except for the game that afternoon or that night. He doesn't let his mind wander as much during the regular season.
That's right. He always says that today is the most important day when he wakes up in the morning, but after the game is over, that game no longer matters to them. The next day is a new day. He wants to keep that steady mentality all season long so that way they can continue the climb. And I just loved what he said about after All-Star break, that's when the season really begins.
You're exactly right. Yeah, when that was pretty prophetic, something that he has carried now in his third year as the head coach of the Celtics. The record, his performance, the championship, all attesting to what he's done as one of the youngest head coaches in the league at 36. Irving spinning three. Got it! Hard shot by Kyrie.
What a start shooting-wise once again here for the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving, who hasn't shot the ball particularly well, only 3 of 10 and 7 points.
Down low, they're playing Twister, and a whistle and a jump. Kyrie Irving off the screen and really pretty on this one.
Fading to his right, having to shoot back left.
So the Mavericks back on December 27th were 20-11. Since they've gone 6-13. Remember, Doncic got hurt at Christmas and had still been out. He was not playing when the trade was made, dealing with a calf. We're assuming he's going to play here very, very soon. You can see.
They're assuming on Saturday for the Lakers against the Pacers.
That's why that game was moved to national TV. Tatum three. Way off. Thompson's got it. Clay with 25. Through traffic. Gafford on the wing. Gets around performance.
Mazzulla is not happy.
Porzingis.
This goes to what Allie talked to him again right out of halftime. Transition. You got to get.
Has got their biggest lead now, Reg.